From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Darrell W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, December 30th, 2014. Silver is trading at $16.06 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,199 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $317. Antiwar.com reports, though the FBI declared North Korea to be behind the Sony Pictures hack, and North Korean internet outages have been speculated to be U.S. retaliation against them, evidence now suggests North Korea had nothing to do with it. Initial speculation about the hack was that it was an insider attack, and while that was publicly dropped when the FBI started blaming North Korea, security experts poring over evidence say the Guardians of Peace group who carried out the attack appear to have been 6 people, including at least one former Sony Pictures employee with extensive knowledge of the networks attacked. Independent investigators are pointing to a woman who formerly worked for Sony and who has been referred to only as Lena as instrumental in the attack. Whoever the attackers turn out to be, it appears they are not state actors in any way, and the FBI may have well uncovered further details about them as well if they'd investigated instead of just going on a wild goose chase to try to turn it into an international incident. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. The Associated Press reports a California school district on Monday reversed a basketball tournament ban on T-shirts reading "I Can't Breathe" and said it would allow high school players to wear the shirts during warm-ups as long as they did not cause problems. With backing from school officials, the athletic director at Fort Bragg High School previously told the boys and girls teams from Mendocino High School they could not play in the 3-day event if they wore a T-shirt inspired by the last words of Eric Garner. Karen Boyd, a First Amendment lawyer who represents one of the players, said the reversal by the Fort Bragg School District came just moments before she intended to file a federal court motion arguing that barring the shirts violated the free speech rights of student athletes. Boyd said the agreement will stand as long as the shirts do not cause any serious problems at the tournament. It also allows spectators to wear the shirts, which several did as the tournament got underway Monday at Fort Bragg High School. Boyd said, "This is always my preference if we can get things worked out without a lot of court stuff." School district lawyer Patrick Wilson said Fort Bragg officials wanted to avoid the cost of a legal battle, but remained concerned that the shirts could cause a disruption in the community that's still mourning the death of a sheriff's deputy killed in the line of duty in March. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. Antiwar.com reports NATO's flag-lowering ceremonies in Afghanistan and attempts to spin the 13-plus-year Afghan war as over belie the reality, which is that the war is simply transitioning to a more U.S.-dominated conflict with little tangible change between now and January 1st. The PR move is a risky one, however, because if the war was over, it would be time to start wondering who won. The Taliban has been quick to jump into the conversation, insisting they had defeated NATO. The Taliban's new statement noted that NATO had not achieved anything substantial in the 13-plus years of occupation, and said that the war-end ceremonies proved a demoralized force was turning and running. Unfortunately, some 13,000 U.S. and allied occupation forces will remain in Afghanistan, with a deal to leave troops through 2024 and beyond. The war seems set to continue in everything but name through its second decade and well into its third, with no end in sight and no winners. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.